There is something that lights up every day of my life. Something that wakes me out of bed with excitement. Something I used to misunderstand. But now I live by it. Yes, I'm talking about passion. For a long time, I believed that passion meant doing something I loved for hours and hours, like playing Roblox, FC Mobile, Fortnite, and other games. I could sit on my chair for hours, completely glued to the screen. No hunger, no sleep, just gaming. And I thought, this is my passion. This is what I live for. But one day, my mom gave me a book called Ikigai. At first, I didn't understand much. It felt way ahead of my age. But slowly, something clicked. I began to realize that passion is not just about what you enjoy, it's what makes you grow. That's when I looked at my chessboard and guitar. Unlike video games, they didn't just entertain me, they challenged me. They made me think deeper, work harder, and grow stronger. That's when I learned the real meaning of passion. Passion is not what keeps you stuck in a loop. Passion is what helps you level up, not in a game, but in real life. It takes time for passion to grow. Think of it like planting a seed. You water it with effort, add the manure of patience, and expose it to the sunlight of dedication. Slowly, it grows into something powerful, a plant that stands strong through the storms. That plant is your passion. Psychologist Robert J. Vallerand described two kinds of passions, harmonious and obsessive. Let me explain the difference with a story. There was a boy who loved playing PUBG. He played it day and night. One day, his father scolded him for playing too much. And do you know what he did? He used his own father's gun and shot him. That's obsessive passion. When something controls you instead of you controlling it, it becomes dangerous. Now, here's my personal example. I once played video games so much that my aunt checked my screen time and was shocked. I got scolded badly. Why? Because I was being controlled by my obsession. On the other hand, chess started as something I didn't even like, but my grandfather persuaded me to try. I started going to classes, took break, went back again, and one day I realized how much I had grown. Chess became something that taught me patience, focus, and creativity. That's when I knew that chess is not just my hobby, it's my harmonious passion. As a chess player, one quote really inspires me. A great leader's courage is to fulfill his vision from passion, not position. Let me ask you two questions. Think about them carefully. Do you really like what you're doing? And is it worth liking? If the answer is yes to both, you've probably found your harmonious passion. Passion is something that makes you feel alive. It doesn't make you anxious or scared. It excites you. People commit suicide because of exam pressure. Why? Because they don't love what they study. But imagine a football player preparing for a big match. He might be nervous, but never stressed. That's the difference passion makes. Let me share one more inspiring story. There was a girl who loved flying. She wanted to become a pilot, but her family didn't support her, simply because she was a girl. But she still didn't give up. She waited, worked hard, and finally got into the Air Force. There too, she faced many challenges. She was overweight, 1 centimeter less from the original height rule, and the only girl in the entire group. Can you believe that? That girl was Gunjan Saxena. the first Indian woman to pilot in the Kargil War. You see, when your passion is real, nothing can stop you. For me, my journey has been beautiful. I'm lucky to have a family that helped me discover my true passion. Not just what I like doing, but what made me grow. So, to everyone here, please take some time to explore yourself. Find what brings you joy, what challenges you, and what pushes you to become better every single day. Because when you find your true passion, your life changes. Follow your passion, and everything else will attend to itself. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you most and more in your journey.